Oh. Hey. All right. Happy Tuesday, guys. Everyone can hear me. Be sure to let me know where you're watching from. Drop your crowns, your elephants in the chat. This is our Tuesday takeover where we cover a variety of reality TV news, pop culture news. And I know there is some Real Housewives of Beverly Hills things going on. We will get to that in a second. But of course, we want to get people in the room. So don't forget to share this live. Don't forget to like this video. TikTok, you guys can hear me loud and clear over there. We're live on TikTok as well. We're live on Twitch and Twitter. I was getting down, y'all. I like this new thing. Sorry. All right. I'll focus. Okay. If this is your first time here for Tuesday Takeover, you know, it started off as 90 Day Fiance recap. Then it turned into TLC Takeover because we wanted to talk about so many other shows. But as you know, 90 Day Fiance... This season was terrible. And I have to say, the tell-all was just as bad. The tell-all, especially part 2, I was just like, oh my God, is this over with? Is this over with? All right. I see everyone's watching from Atlanta, Toronto, Dallas, Long Island, Jacksonville. What's going on? We're also in Michigan. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Please talk about the Family Chantel today. I can't because I didn't watch it. I've checked out. I don't believe anything that they're giving us. So I stopped watching the Family Chantel. I told you guys this a couple of weeks ago. Facebook, hey Deandra. Hey Twitch, Jackstar, see you. Hey Sharon from Houston. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Guys, we're also live on TheKempire and Kempire Daily on Facebook. We're live on Twitch and Twitter. Last night we went live on Twitter Spaces for our Kempire After Dark. If you're looking for it, just go on over to my profile, TheKempire, and it's pinned on my profile there, so you can take a listen. We had some really good conversation. Really good conversation. I'm not going to waste your time. Hey, Jackie on Facebook. I see you. Shout out to everyone that's here. Carol from New York City's watching. We will be talking about 90 Day Fiance UK. I just finished watching it right before the live. You know how much things I have to do right before this live? Before I get on here. So I will talk a little bit about the Garcelle situation and people attacking her kids. But I'll probably do a separate video on that so I can actually dig into some of the stuff that I've been hearing. So we'll talk about a variety of different things. Jade, I really miss Kempire After Dark again, child. I keep telling y'all need to pay attention. You need to turn all the notifications on. But I went to Twitter, I went to Discord, I went to YouTube. I let everyone know that we were going live at 11 p.m. Eastern last night. And we had a great conversation. 2 hours of people talking about their business. But I have to say, it first started off like a conversation about NeNe and the dismissal of her lawsuit, her discrimination lawsuit against Bravo, Andy Cohen, NBC Universal. So we talked a lot about that last night. So before we get into all of the things that I wanted to talk about, let's first just jump into some 90 Day Fiance. Okay, Lord. Oh, Sean, you had one job to do. No, Sean does a good job, but Sean is a journalist. So she's conducting this like a host. She's just asking the questions. She's not really giving her opinion. She's facilitating the conversation. However, we need somebody a little bit messier. Can we get someone messier? And don't say me, because if it was this season and they hired me to talk about this season, I would have told Jibri, shut up. Shut up, Jibri. Don't nobody want to hear from you. Part 1, I was like, oh, okay. And part 2, I was like, damn, John, get him. John, get him. Get him, John. Jibri was doing the most, but I'm not surprised because we've been telling you that Jibri has been just trying to get clout and trying to be famous off the show. And the producers fell for it and they put him on this show. Notice how Miona barely said anything in part 1 or part 2. Oh, I can't. Please do not bring Jibri back. He's so boring. Although I do agree with him, I don't think that Ariella and Benny will make it. Benny, you're good looking, but the minute you start talking, I'm just like, and this has nothing to do with a language issue. No. He, even when he's speaking with his sisters, he's laughing along with his sisters when it comes to when she got splashed in the face with wine. I mean, the splash in the face with the wine. Look, we don't condone violence of any kind. What was I saying? Look, what was I saying? But she did it for all of us. Hey, Vicky on Facebook, watching from Phoenix, Arizona. I see you. She did it for all of us. Let's be honest. In this tell-all part 2, Benny admits that if they didn't have their son, they probably wouldn't be together. Tell us something that we didn't know. Tell us something that we didn't know. Okay, producers, I'm going to give you some credit. I did love the addition of sort of having pillow talk be behind the scenes during this reunion. I just disagree with the people that you chose. Maybe that's all you could probably get at the time. Tim, Kenny, I like Kenny more than Tim. Tim, what the hell were you? I know I brought this up last week, but what the hell were you wearing? What the hell is he a superhero? Is he a superhero? And we didn't know? But I like the addition of the behind the scenes. But maybe some other people from Pillow Talk, or maybe some like people that talk about 90 Day Fiance. I'm not talking about myself, other people. Because I know all of a sudden y'all were like, oh, you always trying to get a job. I'm not advocating for that. Because like I said to you before, I'll be behind the scenes. Are we done yet? This show is stupid. And I know some of you don't like that. That's why I didn't cover it. But I'm excited for 90 Day Fiance UK. I'm excited for 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After. Because we're going to have it's like a family reunion with some of the people that we've been watching on this show. I'm not happy about Andre and that family coming back though. What the hell? What the hell? Guys, if you're just joining us, this is our Tuesday Takeover where we cover a variety of reality TV news, and we cover pop culture news. So in 90 Day Fiance Tell-All, we can't talk about the tell-all and not talk about the news that broke yesterday in regards to Eve. Y'all remember Eve and Mohammed? He's from Egypt. She's from New Mexico. And we love her son. And we also spoke about this last week, I believe it was. We spoke about that he was caught texting, cheating on her. Well, at the end of the tell-all, they address it. Okay, I have to give the producers credit. I was like, ooh, they threw it in there. Because just when I thought the tell-all was over, I was like, oh, it's not over. Okay, he was cheating on her. He used her to get here. Well, we just found out on August 15th, Eve, docile Eve, was arrested, allegedly. According to her rep, she wasn't arrested. However, Page 6 saw the court documents would say that she was arrested for 2 charges of domestic. I can't say the words here. But then I said to myself, okay, I'm being facetious, y'all. Don't believe everything that I say. I'm like, oh, yeah. But when he talks like this, don't you want to just like, man up? Look, man up. Put some bass in your voice. Put some bass in your voice. I don't know. Yes, I cheated on her with someone else. But it was just texting. I really do love Eve. She probably got frustrated. She's denying that she was arrested. But she has a court date in September. Maybe she wasn't arrested? Can you not be arrested and charged? Probably, right? I'm not a lawyer. I just pretend to be one here. Oh, damn. That's not what I meant to press. Oh, I didn't mean to press that one either. Between Benny and Mohammed, it would have to be these women, because I know you ladies in the chat would not get soft and pink or even moist for a Mohammed or a Benny. Good looking men. However, personality is important, at least to me. Unless it's a wham bam, thank you, ma'am. I didn't even care about the tell-all and what was going on. I was more concerned. I was like, wait, she got arrested? But then I thought to myself, that voice alone. But remember, at the end of this episode, Mohammed just disliked the video. It's okay, Mohammed. It's all right. It's all right. Or maybe Eve. Eve, it's not my fault you got arrested. I don't blame you, girl. I don't blame you. She's denying the charges, but she's very upset at the fact that he was cheating on her. But he admitted he used her to be a sponsor. And in these text message exchanges, he was plotting and planning how to leave her and still be able to stay in the country. We need to do better with our immigration laws, because too many of these 90-day fiance folks end up coming here, getting married after the 90 days, and end up staying here. And it seems like they did. Remember the other Mohammed, that poor Danielle? Remember Danielle? Woo, woo, woo. Woo, 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 Danielle. Remember? He never loved her. He was from Tunisia too. Well, not two. We had a few people from Tunisia, but he was from Tunisia. He never loved her. Remember he talked about the situation down there? And yes, he was very disrespectful for doing that. Very disrespectful for doing that. So we need to do better with that, because it's a situation. These folks are coming over here and getting away with it, bamboozling these Americans, these woo-woo-woo Americans. I think that's what, poor Eve, because Eve does give me a little bit of like, oh, insecure, will fall for anything. He bamboozled her. And now she got arrested because she probably found out a lot more in regards to what he was talking to with this other woman. That relationship's over, but he'll be here forever. He won. He won. Send him to jail. And you know, when I talk about 90 Day Fiance, I don't like to jump to the conclusion the immigrant is just trying to get here. But unfortunately, some of these folks are. A lot of you really believe that Pedro from the family Chantel, that's what he did. And honestly, I'm starting to believe that they are in it for the long haul. They don't care if they have to talk to these Americans for years. Like we saw in 90 Day Fiance UK, she's been with that man. I think he's from Saudi Arabia or Iran. I can't remember where he's from. Talking to him for 6 years. He's like in it for the long haul. Anyways, I already spent way too much time talking about this damn 90 Day Fiance tell-all. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. I'm over Jibri. I'm so glad that we want to see him, at least for now. Producers, I know you watch. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Don't bring Jibri back. Please, I beg of you. He's so annoying. So annoying. But I agree with him about Ari and Benny not lasting. Benny's been spending a lot of time in Vegas. She went to Ethiopia, right? For like 3 months with Avi. Well, she didn't intend to stay 3 months. So here's the thing about Ariella. She is that type of personality. She wants to travel the world. I think she just happened to get pregnant by this man, and she decided to stay with him. And the only way out of this relationship, okay, I'll bring you to America. I'll marry you. I do think that it was a plot that Todd set up. Sorry, Todd. Look, sorry, Todd. Speaking of Todd, just a little sidebar. Real Housewives of Atlanta, the after show, I did get a chance to watch it and listen to what the ladies were saying. Kandi says the only reason why she was ready to move on was because Todd was acting like he was okay with it, because she was more upset that Marlo was talking about her husband the way that she was. But Todd was just like, he was over it. He was still talking to Marlo. So she was like, all right, so didn't I tell you this yesterday during our Real Housewives of Atlanta recap? As a Taurus, we'll be stubborn, but if there is an opening of forgiveness, if there's a way, like, you know what, let me just, Kandi likes her chicken, but if she didn't really want to forgive Marlo and she was done with Marlo in that instance, she wouldn't have asked her for the chicken. But we found out how she got the chicken. So the chicken, look, the KFC chicken, first of all of you have been telling me the KFC chicken in Jamaica is the bomb diggity. Next time I go. Marlo was late for the airport. So she wasn't with the group when they went to the airport. So you had to get her own car. And when she was in her own car, she had the guy stop and get some KFC. So that's how Marlo got the KFC chicken. If you follow me on TikTok or you follow me on Twitter, I posted a video also from the after show today in regards to Sonia Richards-Ross shading Drew. And basically she says, how is Drew breaking her Achilles twice in 1 year? And she said she must not be really dropping it, because I have to say, Sonia does have some really funny, shady moments. I don't necessarily love the way that Sonia moves, but she does have some, like, she has potential. She really does have potential. But that's my opinion. Okay. Brandy says, a scam that Todd set up. It said, the end says, so no KFC in the airport? Nope. She stopped somewhere before she got there. Mario says, Kempire got the tea on the chicken. You know, I wanted to know. I made sure I listened. And this is what Tuesday Takeover is all about. We talk about a variety of hot topics in reality TV news. So there's a lot for us to go over. So back to 90 Day Fiance, not that one. Let's talk about 90 Day Fiance UK. Okay. So I've been watching 90 Day Fiance UK, which is on Discovery Plus. They're not paying me, but they should. Okay. And 90 Day Fiance UK, why are you guys playing games with me? You make it seem as if you're going to show a couple and we never get to see them. Like, we haven't met this couple yet. Interesting. We haven't met, we met Jenny and Submit before, but no, Jenny and Submit will be on 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After. We haven't met this couple yet, though, who we lovingly call Jenny and Submit, but this is Pat and Sam, okay? This couple, we got a lot more information. She's getting ready to get married. This is Emma and Hussein? Yeah, there we go. They've been talking for 6 years. 6 years. He sent her an engagement ring. The engagement ring doesn't look real to me, but that's to me. Maybe it is. Look, maybe it is. So Emma and Hussein. Shout out to our folks that watch in the UK. The UK is like the US. Like, you know, certain parts have a different accent. Is that, if this is politically incorrect, you guys will let me know in the chat from the UK. Is that what they call Cockney, the way that she speaks her accent? Because it definitely sounds different than other parts of the UK. She sounds like Melanie Brown from Spice Girls. Scary Spice? That's what she sounds like. I love it, though. But I don't love him for her. I don't believe this relationship. I don't believe this relationship. So she's going to finally marry this man in Turkey. They've been talking for 6 years. 6 years. I told you these folks be in it for the long haul. Oh my goodness. Shout out to everyone that's watching on multiple platforms. I see you, Facebook. What's going on, Camille? What's going on, Jackie? What's going on, Lily? What's going on, Vicky? What's going on, Deandra? What's going on, Marjorie? I appreciate you all being here. Don't forget to like the video. Shout out to everyone that's watching on TikTok. We appreciate you guys here as well. Don't forget to tap your screens and don't forget to follow. And everyone watching on YouTube. So TikTok, if you want to see some of the things that I'm showing on my screen, head on over to one of those platforms. We're live on Twitch and Twitter as well. We were live last night on Twitter for our Kempire After Dark. If you missed it, the Kempire After Dark Twitter Spaces is pinned to my profile, The Kempire on Twitter. Gene says, not talking for 6 years. Yes, 6 years, y'all. Okay. Melby's from Liverpool, okay? Y'all know, Black Coffee says, not 6 years. 6 years, y'all. 6 years. All right. Okay, can I just talk about, first of all, where is this couple? Hold on, y'all. I want to make sure that that I cover. Okay. We didn't really get them this week. No, we didn't get them at all this week, right? She's in town. He lives like a mess. Whatever. She needs to leave this man alone. She goes to her friend this episode on 90 Day Fiance the UK, and she says, apparently he was still with his wife when they were starting to talk and date. Hold on. Ty says, hold on. Ty says there's a whole thread on Reddit, KFC in the Caribbean. I heard KFC in Trinidad was good. I didn't realize in Jamaica. So y'all know the next time I go where I'm going. Okay. She says, child, these pictures. Okay. Shireen says, Melby is not from Liverpool. Okay. All right. Don't yell at me. That's what they are saying in the chat. That's why I don't believe everything people say, because a lot of people go on social media or tag me in things and swear things are 100% fact. And I'm like, let me do a little Google schmoogle. All right, let me go through my list of things that I wanted to cover today. Guys, if you're just joining us, this is our Tuesday Takeover. We're talking right now about 90 Day Fiance UK, which is on Discovery Plus. I enjoy it. I do enjoy it. Let me just talk about this couple. He's disgusting. Richard is disgusting. Kathleen, woo, woo, woo. Kathleen, woo, woo, woo. He is disgusting, but I'm not gonna lie. I actually liked the camel tattoos with the crowns. I think I might, me and my boo, we're gonna get elephant tattoos with different crowns on our big toe. I hear the toe is it hurts. I think it hurts. So maybe not. Oh my goodness. She needs to run. He is disgusting. Richard is disgusting. She seems like a really lovely woman. He is disgusting. I don't care that he decided that he wanted to get bunk beds so that the family can come to the UK too. She really fell for that bamboozle. He is disgusting. And I believe he's cheated on her. They hadn't seen each other in like 3 years. Pandemic. They haven't seen each other in like 3 years. So he finally goes to the Philippines. I want to go to the Philippines. I want to go everywhere. Y'all know it. Every time you mention it, I want to go there, unless I've been there already. Just saying. I want to go to the Philippines, though. But I think he's gross. Like, gross personality, gross everything. Just a gross human being, Richard. She needs to run. But you know who I'm in love with, who I want their love to be strong, but they have a distance issue. One wants to live in Mexico, the other wants to live in the UK. Katie and Alejandro, they got engaged. I think she's sweet. I think he really loves her. This episode of 90 Day Fiance UK, he proposes. I believe in their love. Am I foolish? Maybe. Okay, hold on. Thank you so much. IA says Melby is from Leeds, up north. Cockney accents is more like Jason Statham. Now I need to Google who that is. All right, I'm mixing it up, but this is why. Thank God, Kempire's international and worldwide, because you guys get me together. But Katie and Alejandro, elephant brain. Katie and Alejandro are my fave of this entire thing, because I believe in their love, but their biggest issue, he doesn't want to move to the UK. He likes the sunshine and warmth of Mexico. The UK is not so sunny and warm. But she loves, she's a homebody. She loves her family. Them trying seafood, that's me. Because that seafood thing that he got in the boat, I said, at first I said, try it. Even, I don't like octopus but try it. Okay. But then they came out with that bowl of like, I don't know what was in that bowl. And then she was like, forget about all that. She's a beautiful girl. She's a beautiful girl. They're a really cute couple. I really hope it works out for them. I just don't know how the distance situation is going to work out for them. I want it to work out for Katie and Alejandro. I'm invested in these two. They're sweet. Woo, woo, woo. You know what, Niecy? You got a good point. Niecy says, isn't it too soon, Kempire, to believe in them? Because you know how they set us up, 90 Day Fiance. You know how they set us up. All right. Wait, who the hell's Jason? Okay, now I need to Google schmoogle. Hold on. Who is Jason? Jason. Let me see. Oh, I know who this is. Oh, okay. I didn't realize he was from the UK. All right. Who's this woman he's with? Look, who's this? I know. Annabelle says the UK was hot this summer, but that's not usual. You know, he wants that year round. He wants that year round. Okay. Thank you so much, Julie, for the super chat. Julie, here we go. Julie says, I believe in Katie and Alejandro too. But you know how they set us up, Julie. One minute we believe in them. Next minute we're looking at Alejandro like, how dare you? How dare you? Samar says, let me see. No, you go Google Smoogle that man. I already got a lot of pictures that I have to show you guys today during our Tuesday takeover. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel if you haven't already. It is a subscribers only live chat today. And don't forget to subscribe to the Kempire Radio YouTube channel. That's where you get a visual version of our podcast. And while you're doing that, subscribe to the Kempire Radio podcast on all major podcast platforms. All right, let me get back to this. Who else did I want to talk about? So we still haven't met Jenny and Sumit. We still haven't met Calum and Marvin yet. We already talked about this couple. We didn't see this couple this week, which I'm okay with because last week we talked a lot about them and we saw a lot of them. I'm over this man. I'm just worried for Kathleen. Kathleen, you could do so much better. You could do so much better. You seem like you're such a smart woman. Apparently not. And I really want this to work out. He proposes. Katie and Alejandro get engaged this episode. He proposed by the waterfall. It was so romantic. He was so nervous. All right, let's move on because we do have a variety of things that we have to get to. And I didn't even open my notes. Let me open my notes so I don't forget anything. I know some people are asking, have you talked about the Garcelle situation? We have not talked about that just yet. We're going to get into that in just a second. House of Dragons. Did anyone watch? I have not watched it yet. No spoilers. House of Dragons is the prequel to Game of Thrones. I've watched Game of Thrones, love Game of Thrones. Don't ask me to recap House of Dragon. Because House of Dragon, I really have to watch probably like 2 times to get everything that's going on. But sidebar, HBO, didn't they put a halt on their original programming? Did House of Dragons broke? Did House of Dragons break HBO? Because they put a halt on their original programming, I heard. Does that mean we're not going to get And Just Like That season 2? I haven't even heard anything about And Just Like That season 2. I know they've been renewed. Just saying. Mocha says it was fantastic. Kempire. Mocha, where you been, girl? Probably busy living your life. I understand. But welcome back, Mocha. You're always welcome back, everyone. You're always welcome back. I still haven't watched yet. I just haven't had time. I had to watch 90 Day Fiance yesterday, which is long enough. Then I had to prepare myself for Kempire After Dark for Twitter. And then, we already had 2 lives earlier yesterday. We were busy yesterday. And I put out other videos. Busy. It's okay. Oh, Stacy says House of Dragons was fantastic. Hold on. It was fantastic. I had to watch it 3 times to get everything. See? I can't recap a show like that, but we can briefly talk about it here. I haven't watched it yet, though. No spoilers. Shantae said, hey, Shantae. Shantae, you know the rules. Stop writing in caps before Nightbot gets to you. They're bringing back Aiden. They're bringing Aiden back. I never liked Aiden. All right. Let me move on because there's so much to talk about. There's so much to talk about. So one of the things that we didn't get to talk about was NeNe Leakes. Not on a live platform. I did a separate video yesterday with the breaking news that NeNe Leakes, and I had been hearing things days before in regards to NeNe Leakes dropping her lawsuit, but I don't just believe everyone. You know what I mean? I have to do some, due diligence in regards to that. But apparently NeNe Leakes did drop her lawsuit. Okay, NeNe. NeNe dropped her discrimination lawsuit against Bravo, NBC Universal, Andy Cohen, other executives, and True Entertainment, the production company that produces Real Housewives of Atlanta. No confirmation, though, because she dropped this without prejudice, which means she can always sue them again. So I know last night we talked on Twitter Spaces a lot about whether or not you want to see NeNe come back, but also if this left a door open for NeNe to come back. But I have to say I agree with some of the people that called in yesterday, and I just don't think so. I think NeNe has become a liability for them, especially because she can end up suing them again. I don't think so. Because she also said a lot during that time. But I'm not going to lie. I would love to see NeNe come back. I would love to see all of a sudden they announce Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip 4, NeNe Leakes. I would love to see that. She's great TV. I don't want to see a NeNe Leakes spinoff, though. Y'all know that didn't work last time. But I would like to see her return amongst the franchise, though. I mean, if Monique can end up working with Netflix after all the things that she said about Netflix, anything's possible. Monique has a movie coming out with Lee Daniels on Netflix. She has a comedy special coming out on Netflix as well. So whatever settlement in her dropping her lawsuit, I'm sure, a lot of people are saying she got $50 million. No, she probably negotiated, I'm going to get us X amount of money for my specials and projects. She probably got an exclusive contract with Netflix. But here's the thing. All we can do is speculate because a lot of the times they also sign an NDA where they're not allowed to talk about it. I mean, I will be dropping the call-in link for members first if you guys want to weigh in on any of these topics, not all of the topics, the most pressing topic that you would like to talk about. So I wanted to briefly talk about that. And since we're talking about the Real Housewives franchise, we can talk about, okay, where do I want to begin? Let's start with Roni. What in the hell is this? Hold on. What's this? This is a recent photo of Ramona, who I know you've seen the rumors Ramona has been fired. They didn't renew her contract. Same thing. Okay. So Ramona, Sonia, and Ebony were pictured together. They went fishing. Okay. And I think the connecting force here is Sonia. I believe that Ebony stays in contact with Sonia, and obviously, Ramona stays in contact with Sonia. I think she is the connecting force here. So they went fishing. Remember, Sonia and Luann are filming their own sort of like simple life thing because, as you already know, the whole Roni reboot happened because they didn't want to address all the problematic things that that Ramona has said. Well, now people are confirming that Ramona won't be returning to the Real Housewives franchise, not to the Roni legacy, not to the reboot. And I kind of told you because we've been on Bravo's neck. Don't think we forgot. You can't bring Ramona to Legacy. Okay, so these are the rumored people that they say are coming to Legacy. So this is coming from our friends over at Demois. I love that name. Who's in and has been asked for Roni Legacy? This will be the spinoff from Roni so that they can give an opportunity to the ladies they just fired from the Roni city. So they respond and say Luann, Sonia, Jill, Dorinda, Tinsley, and Kelly Ben-Simone. All right. I never really loved Kelly, to be honest with you. She's a little bit. Never really loved Kelly. How do you guys feel about this? I'm kind of excited because Jill is coming back. I believe Jill will be coming back. I already told you, Dorinda kind of spilled the beans that she had already been filming Legacy. And Luann and Sonia, because they're still in the good graces of Bravo. They got their own spinoff. So this is the rumor. Shout out to our friends over at Real Housewives franchise that these are the ladies that will be a part of the Real Housewives New York City Legacy cast. They're supposedly going to start filming the Real Housewives of New York reboot very soon. All right, so let me get into that. Hold on, I have way too many things open. Hold on, y'all. Because I want to talk about, hold on. If I can find it. Oh, here it is. Perfect. So in regard, okay, I've heard some tea. First of all, there was a lady over the weekend that went on social media confirming that she was being considered. She was one of the 10 or 11 housewives being considered for Real Housewives of New York reboot. Okay. However, they decided not to pick her. So she spilled a lot of tea in regards to it. Let me just save this. Hold on, y'all. Thank you all for the super chats. Shout out to everyone that sends in Cash Apps, Venmos, PayPals. We appreciate it. And shout out to everyone that's been buying your coldest water bottles and things like that. Thank you. Thank you for supporting us by doing that. Just remember, they don't just have water bottles on their website. They have pillows. They have things for your pets. They have tumblers for your coffee, coolers, ice packs. Head on over to coldest.com. Use the discount code KEMP10 and you get 10% off when you use that code. All right. So let me see. I forgot to pull up the photo of this lady. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull up a photo. Here she is. I wish I had a photo that wasn't. So this is one of the ladies that they're considering for Real Housewives of New York reboot. Hold on. Okay. Let me just do this. Hold on, y'all. Some last minute stuff. Okay. Look, okay. All right. So this is one of the ladies, Lizzie Savetsky. She is being considered, she is being confirmed by Page Six for the Real Housewives of New York. So according to Page Six, they said one of the new members of the cast of the revamped Real Housewives of New York is a Texan fashion influencer, Lizzie Savetsky. According to Page Six, they said the Fort Worth, Texas native has some 200,000 followers on Instagram, where she posts frequently about accessories and her Jewish faith. She is also a mother of three and married to a plastic surgeon, Dr. Ira Savetsky. The social media star recently spoke publicly about her struggle with alcohol, which of course has been something of a recurring theme on the show in the case of various other cast members. The last season of the Bravo show ended up with a messy behind-the-scenes deadlock between cast members, not to mention, after 14 seasons, the distinct whiff of a freshly jumped shark. The cast, some of whom have been on the show for 14 years, couldn't even get it together to tape a reunion special. Not only is she being considered, hold on, let me take, so this is Lizzie. I don't know how that's going to work, Lizzie, but hold on. So this is, hold on, where's this lady? Hold on. So there's another lady. This is not her. Where is she? Oh, here she is. So they, so as you know, they've been saying that they want to do a more diverse version of roni, what you all have been asking for years, because New York. And I know some people are going to come at Lizzie like, oh, you're not even from New York. New York City is full of folks that are not from New York. But if she's been over here 10 years, she's a New Yorker. Okay? All right. Let me just, I have way too many windows open, y'all. Hold on. Let me just pull this down. Hold on. Let me say thank you, because we got a couple of super chats. So let me say thank you before I forget, and then we'll continue to get into this. Thank you, Storm, for the super chat. Storm says, Page Six reported that the first new hire for Roni reboot. Great minds think alike. Thank you, Storm. Julie, thank you for the super chat. Julie says, no to QVC, Jill coming back. Too thirsty. Ugh. I know she is so thirsty. I know it's a turnoff, but I felt like Jill should have come back a long time ago. Belna, thank you so much for the super chat. Belna says, "Did you just start the live? I'm catching up from the beginning." Yeah. Well, we've been live since 12:30. But we've been talking about a variety of things. Now we're really getting to reality TV news. So yeah. Black Coffee, thank you so much for the super. Oh wait, I forgot to press these things. Thank you, Black Coffee, for the super chat. Black Coffee says, "But why Kelly? She's weird and boring. She also acted as if she was better than the New York Housewives when she was on that show." Great minds think alike. I agree. I don't get. I think because they couldn't get people like Bethany Frankel, and they couldn't bring back Ramona Singer. So I think they were like, okay, who do we have that's still in New York? Alex is in Australia. Dina says Jill isn't remotely interesting, but I want to see her come back. I have to say, I did enjoy Jill Zarin on Ultimate Girls Trip, especially her interaction with Dorinda. And I think they want that to play out a little bit more during the Legacy. I won't be surprised if Legacy plays out on Peacock first. So don't be surprised if we see it there first. But back to this. I want to bring up, hold on, not that picture. Here we go. So this is Priya. So Priya's also rumored to, she's not going to be a full-time housewife, according to Page Six. They're saying that Priya will probably be, she's beautiful. Okay, Priya. Look, Priya, we see you, Priya. Okay, let me bring this over. I have all these things open. So they say Priya, let me see what they said about Priya. See what they said about Priya. So they said, meanwhile, we're told that Vera Wang executive, Priya Shukla is also in the mix for a role on the show, but hasn't signed on as a full-time member of the cast. The Australian mom of two is the senior vice president of global communications for the iconic designer. According to Page Six, they reached out to Bravo, but obviously Bravo did not respond. So there have been a lot of rumors about a few different women that are being considered for Real Housewives of New York. They are in the early stages. From what we hear, they're going to start filming next month. So people being considered full-time, they've gotten their contracts. I think based off the stories they probably have given Bravo, some of them already will be full-time. But based on what they bring during the season, that will mean the most. So Priya might just be a friend of right now or a guest. But based on what she gives us, she might be a lot more. I just like the fact that we're getting a little bit more color, because we already knew there are plenty of women of color, Black women, Hispanic women, Asian women that are bosses here in New York and living that life. Okay? I want to see it. I want to see it. I'm actually a little excited about Real Housewives of New York, the reboot. Legacy, not so much. I'm not that, I will watch, but I'm not that excited. I'm excited because I'm kind of getting a feeling that I'm getting that Sex in the City feeling, but more colorful, more accurate to what New York is. And I know they try to do that with Roni by adding Ebony, but it just didn't work. You can't just add up a Black woman into the mix of those women and think that it was going to work. It blew up in their faces. And I know people are wondering, is Ebony going to come back? I've heard from multiple sources, Ebony is not returning to Real Housewives of New York reboot. So I don't think that is happening. But Ebony's apparently hanging out with Ramona and hanging out with Ramona and Sonia. Okay. Not sure if it was filmed or what it was for. I'll get back to you. But yeah, I'm not hearing that. But you never know. If Ebony knows any of these ladies, you never know. You might get Ebony on the show. It would be interesting, though, to see Ebony in the mix of these women. It would be interesting. Storm says we need real friends. Agreed. If she knows these women, I wouldn't be surprised because Ebony is always out in these streets. And I don't mean it in a derogatory. She's very social. So I wouldn't be surprised if she knows these women. Other than, she definitely didn't know Ramona and all those people. But I wouldn't be surprised if she knows the SVP of Vera Wang. Don't ask me if I know any of these people because I'm out in the mix. The other lady that they're considering, the black model, Uba. Her last name is Uba? I can't remember. I hope they're considering her. There were a long list of people. I just can't wait till they start filming. Don't be surprised if you see me pop up. No, and not like just pop up. This is about to be good. And hopefully not toxic. Speaking of toxic, let's talk about the Bravo universe. Let's talk about the Bravo universe. Let me just say thank you. Black Coffee, thank you so much for the super chat. Black Coffee says, how do you feel about Kelly Ripa maybe joining the show for NY Housewives, but she probably won't because she's good friends with Andy Cohen. First of all, Kelly Ripa makes way too much money to be on Housewives. Kelly Ripa from Kelly and what is it now? Kelly and what's that guy's name? Ryan. Kelly and Ryan. She makes way too much money. Yeah, Ube is fabulous, and she has the face of many fashion campaigns. I want to see it. I'm not doing reality TV. Only if it's unintentional. Only if it's unintentional. You see me at an event, and that's why, because it's happening here in New York. Someone just called me a vampire. Vampire, you're a hot mess. I know what you meant. Darren says no to Kelly Ripa. I think Kelly Ripa would be a great housewife. However, Kelly makes way too much money. She makes a lot. And I tell you guys, daytime talk, it's very lucrative. She's been doing it for how many years? Kelly Ripa does not need to do this. Even though I love Kelly Ripa, I love her husband, I love her family. I don't want, nope. Look, nope. Don't do it. And also, we already know that she's such besties with Andy Cohen. We don't need that in the mix. We don't need that in the mix. And someone just said she's 51 years old, and we're not ageist, but I think they're skewing younger for Roni reboot. The Roni reboot might set a precedent for this franchise. But speaking of this franchise, I'm sure you've seen the news this morning in regards to Garcelle addressing all of the toxic behavior from fans. So over the weekend, I did a story talking about Diana Jenkins, talking about Garcelle, targeting Garcelle multiple times on social media over the weekends about, this misspelling of her name. And then she brought up her miscarriages. So Garcelle basically responded to her in regards to her bringing up the miscarriages. And it's like, that's not what I was saying. See, Garcelle says this in retweeting Reality Blurb's coverage of the story. She says, I would never ridicule another woman over a miscarriage. I have had 3 miscarriages. I don't wish that on anyone ever. Everyone needs to calm down. Okay? So Diana wasn't done. Diana says, Garcelle, there are more text messages and you know that, in response to what Garcelle just said. So it didn't end there, because as I was preparing for this show, I saw that the fans, sidebar, this is why I have to do a separate video on this to talk a little bit more in detail, because I have to do some research. I don't think it is fans. I think it's bots. Bots bought and paid by you know who. Allegedly. So these fans were attacking Jax on Instagram, and he's like, leave me alone. Lisa Rinna posted on her Instagram story and said, hold on, let me pull it. I had too many. Oh, wait, did I put it here? No, I didn't put it here. So let me just pull it up here. Hold on, y'all, because I pulled it up. So Lisa Rinna posted on her Instagram story this. She says, we are doing a TV show. We try to entertain you. Why can't you treat it like wrestling, for God's sakes? Love us. Love to hate us. But leave the kids alone. What I was just sent about Garcelle's son is disgusting and unacceptable. What I heard happened to Portia, Kyle Richards, is disgusting and unacceptable. What you've said and done to my own kids, disgusting. The threats to Pretty Mess Son. There were threats to Pretty Mess Son? And I'm sure all the other beautiful children. They didn't sign up for this. What are you doing? The kids, hold on. The kids, all of our kids should be off limits. So stop it. Enough is enough. All right. So she had posted on her Instagram story. Garcelle retweeted that and says, this has to stop. They're just kids. All right. Then she posted another tweet and says, I'm usually a very strong woman. This is Garcelle. I'm usually a very strong woman. I've been raised to be strong. My life has taught me to be strong. But when it comes to my kids, it hurts. It's not okay. I've been in tears all night. It's just a TV show, people. Scream at your TV, throw something at your TV, but leave our kids alone. Leave our kids alone. We've covered this before. We've covered it when it comes to the recent attacks on Portia, Kyle Richards' kids. Look, we say this all the time here. Yes, we have our opinions, strong opinions about the Real Housewives and other reality stars and pop culture news stars. But one of the things that I always tell you guys, and it's not our community, thankfully, hopefully not. And some of you, not some of you, but some of these fans tag me in their nastiness. Don't tag me in your nastiness. I ain't co-signing that. Don't tag me in that. Exactly. Bunny Chick says it's bots. So it's not necessarily fans. So there is that element as well. It's not necessarily the Bravo universe. However, I do know that the Bravo universe can be very toxic too. We've said this. I continue to say this. There is that sector. There are those holes in the Bravo universe that are very toxic and racist. I said it. But the kids, these young kids that you're attacking, Portia, Kyle Richards' daughter, Garcelle's kids, what's the point? It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And people need to stop. And these other housewives that are using bots to do their dirty work, that needs to stop too. Because I do believe it's an element of real people doing this stupidity, but I also believe that there are bought and paid bots that are doing it as well. Butterfly says, I definitely believe it was bots. Nobody, and I mean nobody, likes the Fox. I know. I mean, there are plenty of people that do Trump for Erica Jane still. There are people that like Madam Diana New Money Jenkins. There are Lisa Rinna fans. Trust and believe. Which is okay. As we always say here, everyone has a right to like who they like, hate who they want to hate, as long as you're not derogatory or threatening people or their children. That's fine. But I have to say this, it says more about you and what's going on with you than it does about the people that are talking about these things or are on these shows. Get help. Therapy's great. Everyone needs therapy. Speaking of help, I had to do a segue. I couldn't do it. But since we're talking about the kids, it's about to be school. I know a lot of people already starting going back to school, depending on different parts of the country. And I'm always thinking about how can we always give back? Shout out to all of our teachers. Our teachers still underpaid, still have to buy their own school supplies. Shout out to our friends over at Bravo Snarkside. They gave me this great idea, and I want to do it for our subscribers. If you are a subscriber and you are a teacher, we would like our community to help the teachers set up an Amazon wish list and have our subscribers and viewers and watchers on multiple platforms donate to your Amazon wish list for your class. Because as we know, teachers come out of their own pocket to pay for all the school supplies. So I would like, between now and, of course, Labor Day, be able to link up with some teachers that need school supplies for their classrooms and things like that. We need you to send an email. First of all, name, the school that you work for, and you have to set up an Amazon wish list with all the supplies that you need. Please send those links to assistant at TheKempire.com. Again, that's assistant at TheKempire.com. Matter of fact, let me just put this here. And like I said, because we always cite our sources, this idea I got from our friends over at Bravo Snark Side. I thought it was a brilliant idea. Okay, hold on. Let me just put this in the live chat mods. If you can just copy and paste this so we can use it for later and remind me to keep talking about it. I think it's such a great idea. It's an easy way. That way, we can just go to the Amazon wish list. It can be sent directly to where the teachers need it. Teachers, please, please, please email us at assistant@thekempire.com. Again, your full information, your Amazon wish list for your classroom. If I see anything on that list that's inappropriate, like it doesn't belong in a classroom, we are fighting. But my assistant will be looking through all of that stuff anyway. We want to be able to do this, and I know our community on multiple platforms, TikTok, I see you guys as well. We will be posting that somewhere for you guys to donate, okay? And do what you can. So I'm excited about that. Since we were talking about the kids, because Kempire loves the kids and kids love Kempire. So I wish we had thought about this earlier in August, but look, here we are. So I will be reminding you guys about this in the coming days. I'll be posting it on social media and things like that. Again, teachers, we appreciate you, and any way that we can help, we are going to try and do that. All right. What did I forget to talk? Oh, let's talk about the ratings. Every single Tuesday Takeover, we talk about the ratings that happen for Real Housewives of Atlanta and Married to Medicine. So shout out to our friends over at TV Deets, okay? Be sure to follow them, Twitter, Instagram, all the things, okay? So Real Housewives of Atlanta's ratings this week, they saw a spike. So TV Deets says, are you Team Sonia or are you Team Kenya? Okay. After that dinner in Jamaica, Sunday's RHOA earned a strong 0.30 in the demo and over 1,009,000 live viewers. A nice increase in viewers compared to episode 14, last week's episode, which had a 0.31 demo and 973,000 viewers. I have to say the ratings, although they're not what they were, they've been consistently strong, which is a good sign for this cast of ladies. Okay? All right. So that was for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Married to Medicine, if you guys missed our recap of Atlanta or Married to Medicine, all of that is available on the Kempire Daily YouTube channel and on Facebook as well. For Married to Medicine. So Married to Medicine, the final part of the Vegas trip scored a 0.18 in the demo and over 645,000 live viewers, up from episode 6, which had the demo was 0.16 and 631,000 viewers. And I'm always dumbfounded by it because so many of you talk about Married to Medicine. I'm just like, why isn't this closer to 1 million? Even if it's not 1 million, why is this not closer to 1 million? But it's consistent. That's the one thing I have to say. It always stays in this realm. So it has its hardcore fans. So congrats to everyone involved. All right. Oh, you know a story I did not talk about? Frank Catania. Frank Catania from the Real Housewives of New Jersey. He was married to Dolores Catania. We love him. He's a part of the guys group, even though he's not married to any of the guys. To any of the ladies anymore. So according to TV Deets, they said that Frank Catania reveals in a new interview that the Real Housewives of New Jersey cast had to be separated by security at the season 13 finale taping. As you know, a lot went down at this finale for the Real Housewives of New Jersey. A lot went down. And one of those things that went down was Melissa bringing up the rumor about her cheating on Joe Gorga. And apparently she accused Teresa of being involved. We don't know what happened, but Frank, you talk a little too much, though. I mean, Frank is always spilling tea. He was the one that said that Jackie was downgraded, demoted to a friend of, and then Jackie interviewed with Page Six and says, "Well, nothing's guaranteed." Word on the street, she's a friend of. Okay, it's okay. She doesn't need the money. We already know Jackie does not need the money. So speaking to Page Six, Dolores Catania's ex-husband explained that he tried to step in, but wasn't able to stop the madness. There had to be people in between the women. There had to be people in between the men. I always try to keep the peace and calm everyone down, but it's a hard crowd to keep down. You would never think, when you look at Frank Catania, you would never think that of him, but he really is. Like, I don't care if he's not married to Dolores anymore. I like Frank on the show. I really do like him on the show. I don't know, with all this stuff that's coming out about the Real Housewives of New Jersey, are you guys more interested? I don't know. Like, I do want to see it play out. It's like, I mean, we will be watching together. We also will be recapping it. But producers better go get Frank. He's talking a little too much. He's talking a little too much. So apparently the men and the women had to be physically separated by security. Did Andy Cohen bring up violence during the reunion this year for the Real Housewives of New Jersey? We never talked about that, did we? He never brought that up, did he? No, he didn't. About how Teresa was throwing things at Margaret Joseph. Interesting. All right, y'all. Should I take some callers? I've been talking for over an hour. And I think I covered everything that I wanted to cover. I didn't talk about, yes, we did a whole live talking about the Hollywood Reporter Wendy Williams story, Exposé. Well, now the Hollywood Reporter has another article out talking about Sherri Shepherd. Hold on, I forgot to send this article to myself. Hold on, y'all. I forgot to send this to myself. This is why I love Apple. Everything is like synced in. So their new article that came out yesterday is titled "How Wendy Williams' Successor Was Chosen," where they talk about the Sherri Shepherd of it all and how Sherri Shepherd, who we talked about during our recap of the original article they did on Wendy Williams, how she was chosen and how she had been talking with Debmar Mercury for years about doing a daytime talk show. So in this article, they said it was fall 2021 and Wendy Williams, the host of her own talk show, had not been in her purple chair for weeks, her famous purple chair for weeks. According to multiple sources, she was in and out of hospitals as medical professionals tried to figure out what exactly was causing symptoms of nonlinear speech, memory loss, and even hallucinations. So here's the thing, y'all, and we've talked about this a little bit. I'm not sure, in the original expose that we read and went over, it seemed as if she was drinking, but there's other things that are happening and they were never able to figure out what it was. Like the symptoms of nonlinear speech, memory loss, and even hallucinations. So I'm hearing from other sources that they don't believe that it's just a substance issue, that something mentally is going on with Wendy Williams. And then I read a recent article where they were talking about how people that had COVID are now experiencing anxiety, brain issues. We were talking about this the other day, brain fog and things like that. I'm like, was this a symptom of COVID? Remember, she also had COVID. They confirmed that she did have COVID. It wasn't some excuse. So the Hollywood Reporter, that wasn't the focus of this article. The Hollywood Reporter's focus of this article really was more on how they decided to pick Sherri Shepherd. So in the end, Debmar Mercury co-presidents Mort and Ira believed that Shepherd, who they believed held talks, who they'd held talks with about a show years before, would be the best fit for a replacement. They said we had the time period and we had the format. So the question became, who's the person who's best to do it in his or her own style? All right. Let me just save this. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Says Bernstein. And we thought that Sherri did such a great job doing the Wendy format, and that with tweaking, we're going to make it the Sherri Shepherd show, but 30,000 feet. But at 30,000 feet. In the marketplace, it's going to feel that the niche about gossip and entertainment and celebrities and what's going on in the world without being political at all. So basically, Wendy Williams show, because Wendy wasn't political, which is okay. We already know sometimes when they see something that works, they try to recreate it over and over again. So that's basically what they're saying the Sherri Shepherd show is going to be. It's going to fill that niche of gossip and entertainment and celebrities and what's going on in the world without being political at all. Marcus agrees, noting that what was offered by some of the other guest hosts like Remini to Michael Rappaport was so good, but ultimately a different show. To try to get the audience that was watching the Wendy Williams show to keep watching, okay, pay attention to what they're saying. They're basically telling on themselves. To keep watching, we thought it should be Sherri. So they saw, yes, they had some really great guest hosts, but they felt like Sherri would attract those Wendy viewers. It's business. There's nothing wrong with that. It's business. The end says, so basically Wendy Light, basically. I'm not sure that's going to work though. Storm says, basically the rebranded Wendy show, which is not going to work. The Kempire, you can watch Legacy for me. You know what, others. I'm going to watch it. And then maybe if I like it, I'll make you guys like it. You know how I do. So basically, that's what this article is about. As I said to you before, in coverage of this, I'm going to watch Sherri's show. I'm going to give Sherri's show an opportunity, like I give all these daytime talk shows an opportunity. But this whole PR campaign that they're trying to do, because they know a lot of the Wendy fans have turned on Sherri, and that's unfair. That's unfair because Sherri is just coming in there. However, Sherri's social media behavior recently in addressing this situation, I haven't loved either. I'll just say that. I'm more concerned with Wendy Williams though, because it's not just a substance abuse issue. I feel like more is going on mentally with her, and I'm not sure what caused it, but for Wendy Williams to go from being so coherent to being not the woman that we know or in love, it's very concerning to me. It's very concerning to me. So I wanted to make sure I talked about that. Guys, we're going to take a couple of callers. I'm going to take a couple of callers, but I do want to say thank you. Hi Vibe, thank you so much for the super chat. Hi Vibe says, hey Kempire, I think there's a racism behind these threats. We don't hear about this level of vitriol on RHOP or RHOA. And I'm telling you, even Ebony K. Williams experienced that on Roni. Y'all saw the comment section with that. You saw the comment section for Crystal Kung Minkoff. She got off of Twitter because of all the anti-Asian tweets and things that she was getting. I keep telling y'all, I mean, I don't like to make a generalization about the Bravo universe. That's why I say there is this sector of the Bravo universe that is, I feel, racist. And they try to mask it with other things, like they're just defending no, it's like, no. Julie, thank you so much for the super chat. Julie says, I don't think Sherri can hold a show 1 year. We shall see. You never know. I'm going to watch it. We'll talk about it. Norma, thank you so much for the super chat. Norma says, today begins Virgo season. Wait, what is HB? Oh, happy birthday, Diana. Why are you saying happy birthday to that woman? Diana Jenkins, you ain't no Leo. Stay in your Virgo lane. They are all a mess. And Roni needs Black, Latina, and Asian queens. And they haven't. And those women are doing big things here in New York City. And I wouldn't mind seeing an actress or someone, because New York is full of that too. Or some of their friends. Oh my God, I'm excited about what this could mean. Exactly. Daniel says, Leanne Locken said racist things about Hispanics. They let her go, though. They did let her go. It took a lot, but they did let her go. Happy Virgo season. Shout out to all the Virgos. I know I shade you, but I shade all the signs. I even shade Tauruses. Everyone is equally shaded here on the channel. Right. We're going to take a couple of callers, but if you're a member of the channel, I'm going to drop the call-in link on the community tab right now. Let me do that while I'm talking to you guys. Hold on. Let me drop it on the community tab. Hold on. Let's go there. And yay, we got 162,000 subscribers now. Okay. All right. Shout out to everyone watching on multiple platforms. I see you, Facebook. Shout out to everyone that's watching there. Shout out to everyone that's watching on TikTok. I see you guys here as well. I am going to, because I've been drinking from my coldest water bottle, I'm going to take a little bit of a break, but I'm going to drop the call-in link right now for members of the channel. If you'd like to become a member of the channel, you don't have to, but you help us continue to elevate everything that we do here. Head on over to teamkempire.com/join, or if you're watching from YouTube and you're watching from your computer, just click the join button under the video. And shout out to all of our members. We appreciate you guys. All right, so I dropped the call-in link on the community tab for all of our members. All right, let me just close all these windows out, y'all, because I have too many windows open. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to take a quick little break. I wish I could play some Beyonce, but no, I can't. They'll demonetize the video if I play it in Beyonce, but we'll play something Beyonce inspired. I'll be right back, y'all. Share the live, like the video. We got over 1,400 people here. Let's get to 700 likes. 700 likes. The problem is I never looked into my own face. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm afraid of my emotions. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm afraid of my emotions. We let it go. Will we hold it aside? It's hard to take the blame. I know it doesn't feel right. We let it go. Will we hold it aside? More than just your past, you're more than what you realize. We let it go, you hold it inside. It's hard to take the blame. I know it doesn't feel right. We let it go, you hold it inside. You're more than just your past, you're more than what you realize. It's been way too long, I've been building walls around me. Keep my distance so you never know too much about me. Trying to keep you out cause I love my safe space. But the problem is I never looked into my own face. Am I ashamed of myself? Am I afraid of my emotions? Am I ashamed of myself? Am I afraid of my emotions? Yeah, we let it go. Will you hold it inside? It's hard to take the blame. I know it doesn't feel right. Will you let it go? Will you hold it inside? You're more than just your past. You're more than what you realize. Will you let it go? Will you hold it inside? It's hard to take the blame. I know it doesn't feel right. Will you let it go? Will you hold it inside? You're more than just your past. You're more than what you realize. Oh, I'm sorry, Joy. Joy says I unsubscribed by accident and I had to wait an hour before I could send a chat. It's okay, Joy. Yeah, I do that on purpose with our longtime members. Okay. All right. All right. Nobody wanted to call in. That's fine. Look, that's fine. I can go have my lunch and cover some other stories. Guys, don't forget, here on the channel, we cover a variety of reality TV, but everything in pop culture news. Shout out to our moderators. Shout out to our Team Kempire and Royal Court members. We appreciate you all being here today. This is our Tuesday Takeover, where we cover a variety of reality TV news, but also pop culture news. Replay crew, we haven't forgotten about you. We want to know your thoughts, your reaction to some of these stories. I know it's a mashup of a variety of different things, but that's why we have Tuesday Takeover, because we're taking it over and we're talking about what we want to talk about. All right. I think I got all my super chats. Did I miss any super chats? If I missed your super chat, I apologize. I just missed it. I can't. All right. All right. All right. Thank you to everyone for being here. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget, we will have our live watch party tomorrow at 9:15 p.m. Eastern for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and Real Housewives of Dubai. And then our recap will be on Thursday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern for Beverly Hills, 5:30 for Dubai. All right. All right. And call in, I said we had to get to 700 likes before I would drop the call in link, and we did not. So that's why I did not drop it. But if you're a member of the channel, I've already posted it on the community tab. No one called in, so I'm out of here. All right. All right. All right. All right. Again, guys, don't forget, we are trying to do a special drive for teachers. So if you're a subscriber of the channel, please email us at assistant@thekempire.com, your name, the school that you teach for, and your Amazon wish list. All right. That's what we're trying to do before Labor Day. So thank you to all of you for being here. Miss Sandy, thank you so much for the super chat. Miss Sandy says, Frank Catania in page 6, TikTok said huge brawl. Miss Nanny, did you just join us? I literally covered that story just now. Look, just now. All right. All right. All right. Thank you to everyone for being here. I will see you guys in the next video and our next live. Everyone on TikTok, thank you all for watching as well. Thank you to our mods, guys. Don't forget to say thank you to our mods. Claire, I did post the link on the community tab. I posted it on the community tab. I'm looking right at it. And nobody called in. So it is what it is. It is what it is. She says, fine, bye. Bye, y'all. All right. All right, y'all, let's get out of here. I will talk to you guys later. Be sure to like the video if you haven't already. I will see you all later today. Bye.
It's been way too long, I've been building walls around me. Keep my distance so you never know too much about me. Trying to keep you out.
Hold on, I forgot. How did we forget to talk about the Aspen? We got so caught up in the Garcelle situation. I mean, it's a small thing. It's a small thing. This is coming from Queens of Bravo. This is coming from Queens of Bravo in regards to what happened in Aspen. You know, we reported over the weekend in regards to the things that Lisa Rinna had posted. Look, so y'all thought we were leaving. Look, y'all thought we were leaving. Look, y'all thought we were leaving. That's fine because it will just be us. It'll just be us. Shh, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. I forgot to talk about the Aspen tea. Thank you guys for the reminder. It's very little tea though. We got caught up in the whole Garcelle addressing bullies on social media in regards to the kids. I forgot to post this. This is what I wanted to mention to you guys. Hold on. So we already talked about Lisa Rinna and her receipts. This happened over the weekend. I did a separate video talking about this. Chocolate Shaw said, that's why I stay till the end. Because you never know. Sometimes this is a live show. Okay. So we had this over the weekend, okay, in regards to Lisa Rinna and her receipts. So this is what Queens of Bravo is reporting, all right? Queens of Bravo is reporting that without giving too much away, someone close to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills production let slip that we should expect some big feuds out of this Aspen trip. One of them includes 4 different housewives. 2 housewives leave the house when the drama gets too much. And even 2 Fox Force flunkies get into it. It isn't all just Kathy. Again, this is another way to get people interested. So it's very convenient timing because a lot of you said, just let the Aspen trip happen. What did Kathy do? What did Kathy do? So this is what Queens of Bravo reported yesterday in regards to this Aspen trip. As you know, this week, this Aspen trip is supposed to be a big conversation. A lot of people thought that it was only about Kathy Hilton. But no. Apparently, they're saying that one of them includes 4 different housewives, a big feud. 2 housewives leave the house when the drama gets too much. So 2. And even 2 of the Fox Force flunkies get into it. It isn't just about Kathy. Hey, Angelique, who's been a member of the channel for 9 months. She says that thanks for the bonus time, our office buddy. Shout out to Angelique's office. I see you guys. Hey, how you doing? Hold on. How you doing? Did no one get okay, let me just post it here. I'm going to post it here. Just when you thought the live was ending, maybe there's some technical difficulties going on YouTube. So I'm going to post the call-in link here on YouTube and give you guys an opportunity to call in. Hold on. Let me just make sure. Yeah, this is the right link. Let me just make sure this is the right link, right? Mm-hmm. Or maybe it's a StreamYard thing. I don't know. Yeah, I did see that Paris Hilton posted that edited photo. And I was like, well, did she really cut out her on? Are you guys excited about Aspen and what Aspen's supposed to? At this point, I'm just like, I wish they had gotten to Aspen a lot quicker. And I posted multiple videos too, guys, in regards to never before scenes, where this recent one that we just got to see, where Sutton and Lisa were having lunch together. Remember that scene? And Lisa talks in depth about Erica and her drinking and the mixing of pills and how she's concerned and things like that. And we're all like, see, so she's not the only one. She's not the only one talking. Look. She's not the only one talking. But we already knew that. People that watch the show, the real ones, look, the real ones, watched it. They're like, yeah, she wasn't the only one talking. Crazy Beautiful Len says, nope, I'm so over a Kempire. Not excited about Aspen anymore. Yeah, I think Aspen just took too long. Took too long to get here. But we're going to get here this week? See, y'all should wait till the end. You just never know. Until I click end, you just never know. Someone reminded me I forgot to talk about the Aspen tea. Because we got so sidetracked with the other Beverly Hills news, I forgot to talk about this rumor about Aspen. And part of me didn't even want to do a video or talk about this Aspen tea, because I'm just like, just show it at this point. Just show it. I don't care. Delicious, thank you for being a member for 2 months. She says, it's my mom's birthday. She says she's a Leo as well. Happy birthday to your mom, Delicious. I mean, she's on the cusp. She's on the cusp. She probably has some Leo traits, but she's a Virgo. Look, but she's a Virgo. All right, let me get to some of these callers that are backstage, and then I'm really going to get out of here because it's almost 2 o'clock. Y'all know what that means. Time to eat. Time to eat. Okay. Butterfly's backstage. We're going to bring up Butterfly first. Hold on 1 sec. Let me just. Hold on. No one could hear you. I'm sorry. I don't know why it does that. All right, why it does that. All right, it's all right, y'all. Calm down. Calm down. But we appreciate you all letting us know. You can hear us now. I don't know why it does that. They're trying to set us up, y'all.
Oh, it went mute on us again?
It went mute on us again. Okay.
Oh my God, that happened to you the other day.
Yeah.
Oh man, okay, just so I
But backtracking, yeah, say it all over again. It's all right.
Okay, all right. With the Aspen tea, the new Aspen tea, I think it makes a lot of sense. I think that the flunkies try to get ahead with the earlier mess with Kathy. I think that was a distraction because this tea actually makes more sense. The fact that they all got into it, even the flunkies got into it, so that actually makes more sense. And I think the flunkies came up because they're manipulators of the media. As much as they, want to rag on Garcelle about the being her and Sutton feeding into the fans as if they don't feed into their fans. Now let's not forget that they done screenshots they done shared on their Instagram come from their fans that hate Garcelle and Sutton. So we're not gonna play them games. They're feeding into the fans, like they're not feeding into y'all. Anywho, and I agree with you. I think there is a huge chunk of them that are racist, and I just think the NYC situation where Ebony just showed it, it just reared its ugly head. Yeah, and we was in that climate anyway, where everything that was going on at the time that she was filming.
Yeah.
So it all makes sense that it all spilled out, with their franchise and whatever. Okay, moving on. I am happy about the reboot with the more, colorful palette. I'm with you on that because we all know that in New York is one of the top cities in the United States. So they definitely have a variety of different affluential people. Anyway, moving along, I agree with you too about the bots being bought. I believe they was bought by Rinna and Diane, the Dirty Diana, allegedly. I really believe that because it doesn't make any sense. Diana hasn't had any real fans. Like she's not a fan favorite. And even in her thing that she recently posted to try to come after Garcelle, you notice she said fan favorite, how she emphasized that. It's like certain things that she emphasized, you can tell that's what's really bothering her. She thought she was gonna be fan favorite because the way the little clip where her saying I'm the new villain with DC, like everybody was like, oh, hyped about that. So I really thought she was going to be a fan favorite, and it all just backfired on her. Moving along, what was the other thing? Oh, the Gorgas and the Judices. I'm unpopular opinion, but I really believe that Teresa is the villain. I'm sorry. I really think that she was always jealous of Melissa because prior to them coming on the show, there's a backstory what was going on with them. They wasn't even speaking, and it doesn't make sense to me. If I get put on, I'm not. Why wouldn't I want my siblings to get put on with me? That all just makes no sense to me. How you wouldn't want your family to flourish right along with you? I don't know. Maybe I was just raised different. That doesn't make any sense to me. But anywho, moving along. So I think it does have more to do with her jealousy for Melissa and all that. But moving along, what's the other thing? Oh, NeNe Leakes. I know that she dropped the suit and everybody's like, oh, I've reading a lot of comments and even one content creator, I'm not going to name it, do not like that. But they was like, oh, it's been debunked. I don't think it's really been debunked because even as much as recently, we have seen a lot of underlying microaggressions. With basically all the franchises. We've seen it with it all. So to say that NeNe was lying, and another thing, NeNe has been speaking up from the beginning, but like much of us who want to survive in this world, we go along to get along. It's not, NeNe didn't do nothing that everyday 9-to-5 people don't do in a regular work section. We work with, a lot of people work with races. We go along to get our paycheck to survive. So I think that's what NeNe did. So I feel bad that a lot of people give her a lot of slack about that, but I can honestly say that NeNe has been speaking up from it when they used to have the Bravo chat thing where they used to write weekly blogs about their episodes. Because Bethany talked hell of crap when they first came on in that situation, and she had a lot of microaggressions in her blog that she wrote. I remember that as clear as day, like it was yesterday. That's what made me never like Bethany to this day. Anywho, moving along, what was the other thing we
Nothing
talked
else, because we have a long line.
Okay,
so.
okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so
All right.
much.
Love you, Kempire.
Take care, butterfly. Something I gotta cut y'all off. We got a lot of people now backstage that want to talk. All right, let me just say thank you. We got a couple of super chats. Oh, from Dia. Thank you, Dia, for the super chat. Dia says we need a Kempire after dark. What I want to say, I cannot say here. Oh God. Dia says no, Kempire. You know better than to think nobody called, and also you forgot Diana accusing Garcelle of making fun of her miss. No, I did not. You forgot that because I read the tweet, Nia. I love how y'all try to get me together. I read that. Thank you for the super chat, though. Okay. We covered all of that. I covered that because that was last minute information, and we moved into talking about the fans and bots attacking Garcelle's son. So I did not forget. Okay. All right. We have a long line of people. Keep it short and sweet because it's time to what? Eat. All right. Norma, I'm going to bring you up. What's going on, Norma?
Hi, Kempire. I'm going to make it short and sweet because Papa's got to go eat. What are you having for lunch? Okay, never mind, because then I'll get you on food and then you're going to get sidetracked. So it's my Astro information. Welcome and happy birthday to all the Virgos. No shade, but I'm a Leo. We like to keep it real. And also, Mercury's going into retrograde soon, so there's going to be glitches. Dot your I's and cross your T's. And I'm going to go on a little bit of a tangent with Lisa Rinna. She's got me on my last nerve. She's got to go. And now she did this stupid TikTok where she's going, people are extra sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
And because of her meanness, she goes, I used to be mean before. You know what? A lot of people are suffering. The economy, they're coming out of a pandemic. We go to TV to get entertained, not to watch rich bitches be mean to each other. Well, okay, sometimes we do, but I don't like her. She's got to go. And Diana Jenkins, ugh, that's all I have to say.
Okay. Thank you so much for calling in.
Love you. Bye. Happy birthday, Virgos. I don't mean any shade, but I do.
I do. Oh, bye. All right. I'm going to bring up Tamara next. What's going on, Tamara?
Oh, hey. Shoot, I didn't think I was going to be next. I want to say that I logged in right when the music was playing. I was rewatching the Beverly Hills episode. And I noticed something. I'm like, shoot. So there was a part at the end where they were at the club and they were talking about where they can like stay and stuff. And then Rinna said, well, I prefer locked doors.
Yes.
I'll stay at your house, Kyle. I prefer locked doors. And then Kathy said, what about me? And then they panned to Crystal and then they panned to Sutton. And Lisa said, see, I watched that too many times because it was too funny, that whole episode. That's why I noticed. I'm like, oh, shit. And then Lisa said, oh, no, it's not about you. And then they panned to
Sutton and Crystal.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm glad I caught you at the end because I was like, oh, this music is good. Woo-hoo. I was like, party. But I did catch the video that you posted today about the posts back and forth between Diana and the post about the whole Google Garcelle with the lack of the E, and Diana going on about, well, I went through this and the fan favorites get this and that. So I did catch that post, and well, I think I'm very looking forward to the Aspen trip.
All right.
Real. And the reunion. I want the Aspen trip. I want to hear what's going on with Kathy. I think Kathy is down with Garcelle. I don't see what she could have done that was so bad, and Rinna's so behind it. And that's it.
All right. Thank you, Tamara.
I'm glad you stayed longer because I was like, damn, I missed the end. And then you're like, wait, hold on. Anyway, great music.
Thank you
Please
so
shout
much.
out the name of that song.
I will. Daniel King, Feel Right.
Feel right. Okay, bye.
Bye. All right. We got Crazy Beautiful Lens backstage. We're going to bring her up next. Hold on. What's going on, Crazy Beautiful Lens?
Hi, Kempire.
How are you?
How you doing?
I'm doing well. You?
Okay, I'm good. Okay, at this point, not only am I over Aspen, I am just over Beverly Hills at this point. I think it may have to be put on pause if they're not going to break up the Fox 4. And so I was listening to Dana Wilkie's podcast. All of this is alleged, what I'm about to say, but she dropped this tea. And she said two things. So firstly, Rinna has apparently been asked back. She has not accepted. She's waiting until the reunion to see how it goes. If she gets pummeled, then she'll probably not come back, but she's been asked back. When I heard that, I was just like, oh gosh, like Bravo is really not going to let go of her. And then the second tea that she dropped, that Dana Wilkie dropped, is that apparently when it comes to Erica's drinking storyline, so apparently the Fox 4 behind the scenes had wanted to say that Sutton has a drinking problem, and that didn't work out because obviously like they couldn't get enough footage that could validate that. So that's why Erica's kind of hiccupist with Garcelle's line, because apparently they wanted to pin it on Sutton. So I was like, that's interesting. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Crazy Beautiful Lens, for calling in.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Life with Leah. I'm going to bring you up next. What's going on, Life with Leah?
Hey, my Taurus brother. Listen, you should have got out of Dodge when it was time for you to get out of Dodge, and forget about the phone call. But look at me, I'm calling in. That's because I wanted to get you kind of together, my brother. Listen to your big Taurus sister. If nobody called and you came back, listen. I just want to say that I enjoy when you don't always have callers. You remember when you were on vacation, you were doing the calling, and I was certainly enjoying that. So sometimes you don't have to feel obligated to say, you know what, call in. I know you want to engage with us, but you got to eat.
At Tuesday Takeover, we normally don't take callers. We just started putting it because we were covering so many hot topics. But we'll do a mix. We'll do a mix.
Okay, I just wanted to say that. Love you.
Thank
Bye.
you so much. Take care, Leah. All right. Danielle's backstage. I'm going to bring Danielle up. What's going on, Danielle? They can't see you. I can see you, though.
Oh, that sucks. I'm trying to cheers everybody. Okay, so I missed the whole live, but I came in when you dropped the links. I just called to say replay, #replay crew.
With is that a martini?
This is a lemon drop martini with a heavy sugar rim, and I'm about to order my third one.
Okay, well, enjoy. Well, I have to say, Facebook can see you, and Twitch and Twitter can see you, but not.
Are we having technical difficulties today with the StreamYard?
No. No.
This man shady.
Mm-hmm. No. Bye. All right. I want to bring up Dewan's going to be our last caller, guys. Be sure to like the video if you haven't liked the video already. This is our Tuesday Takeover where we cover a variety of reality TV news, pop culture news, all of that. Replay crew, Replay crew, I hope that you stuck around too. You didn't just turn the computer off. We had a mute moment. Look, Mercury's in retrograde. It's coming. We had... For some reason, I don't know, maybe it didn't work behind the scenes on the community tab. Look, technology, it is what it is. We bounce back when we have little things, especially when you're doing a live show. All right. Dewan, I'm going to bring you up. What's going on, Dewan?
Hey, what's up, Kempire? How you doing?
Not bad. How are you? I
am jealous. Danielle is out with the drinks. But really, really quickly, I just want to say I'm looking forward to both would appear to be winter-themed trips. Aspen for Beverly Hills, and then I forget where the ladies of Married to Medicine are going. But their trip looks fantastic. I can't wait with the pastor coming in and the fight between the new attorney Audra and Toya. So that'll be good. And the last thing I'll say is on the NeNe Leakes thing. Like I said last night, she has to be back in some capacity. It's not a moment of our lives that there's not a line, a phrase, something that NeNe has just done. I bought tickets to Puerto Rico today. The very first thing that popped in my head is when she was like, well, Candy, why don't you check around Puerto Rico, see if we can find a studio? Like, I mean, she lives in our lives. I love her so much, and I hope that that they invite her back in. I hope you have a good day.
You too. Thanks so much, Dewan. All right, and that's it, y'all. Thank you to everyone that called in. Thank you to everyone that sent in a super chat. We appreciate you guys supporting the channel any way that you can. So that also means watching the video, sharing the video, liking the video, and disliking the video. So thank you to everyone that called in. Thank you to all of you for being a part of our Tuesday Takeover. Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts, Replay crew, on everything that we covered. And again, we will be back with live shows Thursday for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Real Housewives of Dubai, and of course, pre-recorded videos per usual. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to share the video. And don't forget to say thank you to our moderators. All right, let's get out of here. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, Team Kempire and Royal Court members. And thank you to our subscribers. I know that you're not subscribed, but you've been watching for a long time. Subscribe. All right, let's get out of here, y'all. Let's get out. I'm going to play a different song now because I played the other one. And I'm just like, no, let's do something else. Let's do a summertime song.
Oh my, you got that hotter than a summertime in July. Time magic, and I got to have it. I got to say it again. Oh my, you got that hotter than a summertime in July. Time magic, and I got to have it. Ooh, baby, you're my sugar dripping, chocolate covered waffle cone. No, I can't leave that boy alone. me shaking, going out of control. Let me have a little something. You know I'm hooked up on that loving. Let's rock, roll, escape. Let the stress just slide away. Oh baby, no, don't ever let me go. No, don't ever let me go. Champagne, let's celebrate. Let that old school record play. Oh baby, no, don't ever let me go. No, don't ever let me go. Oh my, you got that hotter than the summertime in July. Time magic, and I got to have it. I got to say it again. Oh my, you got that hotter than the summertime in July. Time magic, and I got to have it. Ooh, baby, you got me feeling like I'm overheating in the shade. There's a rise up in the centigrade. Need a taste to keep me going. You know you keep a girl jonesing. I need a hit